We're live, fellas. It's go time. Let's go, State. Let's go, State. Let's go, State. Fuck Tyrese. Fuck Tyrese. Fuck Tyrese. Oh, sorry. Are we not doing that yet? We're not doing that yet. Sorry, we're not doing that yet. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There he is. Fuck Tyrese. Fuck Tyrese. Fuck Tyrese. Whiteout in Hilton Coliseum tonight for the Cyclones and the Longhorns. Iowa State wins the opening tip, and we are underway. Iowa State in the white jerseys, in the whited out Hilton Coliseum. Texas in their burnt orange shitters. Drive by Kalsher, reverse layup is up and in. Gabe Kalsher gets us started off on the right foot, 2-0 Cyclones. And the Boo Birds rain out as Tyrese Hunter brings it across the floor. He'll lower it down to the baseline jumper. Good. Timmy Allen from the baseline, number 0 for the Longhorns, ties it up. Top of the key, Oshuniyi. Now to Jaron Holmes. Picks up his dribble, dumps it underneath Oshuniyi, just inside the three-point line. Kalsher gives it back. Open three, look for Jaron Holmes. Right wing, off the front of the rim, no good, and Texas will clear it. Up come the Longhorns, who I will have to familiarize myself with, because oddly enough, I don't follow. Texas gets away with a travel. Tyrese Hunter 3, no good, and the cheers rain out here in Hilton Coliseum. Three ball, Caleb Grill, no. And the Cyclones and Longhorns trading some no good threes here in the early going after a couple made baskets inside. The Boo Birds are ready whenever number 4 in orange touches the ball. And I cannot say that I blame them. Drive fade away by Carr, no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled by Texas. They'll get second chance poise. Tyrese Hunter, left wing 3, good. Tyrese Hunter on the board after the second chance opportunity. And it's 5-2 Longhorns. Caleb Grill to Jaron Holmes, right wing. Gives it back up top to the freshman Taman Limpsey. Pick and roll with Oshuniyi. Works his way inside. Oshuniyi off the glass and in. Cuts the lead to 1. Some nice ball movement there from the freshman Taman Limpsey inside to Oshuniyi. And a very bad foul called there on the Iowa State defense. A big flop there from Carr. I believe that was on Gabe Kalsher. Five to 4 Texas. 17:27 to go here in the first half. Of course, Iowa State welcoming back. Welcoming, I say in quotes. Tyrese Hunter, who has the ball at the top of the key here, guarded by Jaron Holmes. Gives it off to Timmy Allen. Now back to Tyrese Hunter underneath. Blocked by Robert Jones, but they get the foul, and Tyrese Hunter finishes it anyway. And it's 7-4 with a free throw coming for Tyrese Hunter. Tyrese Hunter at the free throw line for one here. It is up, and it is right through. 8-4. Texas leads it. 17-14 to go here in the first half. Caleb Grill to inbound it to Jaron Holmes. He'll bring it across the mid-court stripe. Gets a pick from Robert Jones. Kicks it back out to him. Now Caleb Grill, right wing. Cyclones moving without the ball, and that one's going to be deflected off of Texas. It'll be Iowa State ball underneath the basket. Caleb Grill looking for Gabe Kalsher underneath. A little bit too hot, but deflected out of bounds anyway. Caleb Grill to inbound. Gets it into Jaron Holmes. Finds the cutter. It's Hassan Ward. Or Trey King, excuse me. Trey King at number 0 for Iowa State. The transfer. Texas now. Carr, kick back out. Oh, Robert Jones got put on skates there by Dylan Disu. And it's 10-4 Texas. A monstrous start here from the Longhorns. Jaron Holmes looking to add something, and he finds it off the glass to try to cut into this Texas lead. Underneath, Texas ball. Kicked back out to Marcus Carr. Guarded by Trey King. Out to Tyrese Hunter, guarded by Lipsy. Gets inside, met by Robert Jones, and it's up and no good. And Trey King with the defensive rebound. Iowa State will clear it. Hilton crowd trying to get back into it. A basket here would go a long way. And a reach-in foul called on Disu. That'll be the first media timeout here at 15:48 to go. Texas leads it 10-6, Iowa State ball. When we come back. Except we're not going anywhere because I can't run commercials. Oh, man. So glad. So glad they went through with it. The Iowa State student section with piles of Monopoly money at Tyrese Hunter's introduction tonight. Man, I only wish I could have been there. Only wish I could have been there. I only wish I had some Monopoly money, actually. Oh, I want to actually hear the boos here. Hold on. That's awesome. Didn't even get the... So normally at Iowa State basketball games, when they announce like the opposing team, they'll say like starting at guard, Marcus Carr, and the Iowa State student section will clap. You suck. And they'll do 5 claps and then you suck. They didn't even do that for Tyrese Hunter. They just booed and threw Monopoly money up in the air. That's awesome. That's awesome. Inject it into my veins. Hey, Grandizer. How is school? Just started today, actually. Just got back into the groove of stuff today. Had some class. Work started back up. And hopefully we get a nice win today over Texas and the traitor himself, Tyrese Hunter. Jaron Holmes, top of the key for Iowa State. He'll work left side. Gets the ball to Gabe Kalsher. He'll give it back to Jaron Holmes, top of the key. Underneath to Robert Jones. Robert Jones spins left, gets blocked at the rim. It'll go out of bounds. Iowa State ball under the basket. Is that supposed to be 4.5 on the shot clock? It says 45 seconds on the shot clock. I don't know if that's 4.5 or if it's just like... Okay, that was 4.5. This is, by the way, I just want to point out, Iowa State, number 14 in the country last week, played at number 2 Kansas. They're now number 12 in the country, playing against number 7 Texas in our building. So 2 straight top 15 matchups, both of them on ESPN+. Both of them. So have that. Whenever I complain about ESPN+, it's because of this. Tyrese Hunter, right wing, guarded by Jaron Holmes. He'll kick it back up top. Texas moving the ball around. Drive, kick back out. Fake on the 3, pull up from the elbow. It's around and out, no good. Caleb Grill, the rebound. He'll clear for Iowa State. That was Sir'Jabari Rice on the shot. Jaron Holmes gets a screen from Robert Jones, working right side. Underneath to Robert Jones. It falls to Trey King. Works inside. Trey King, layup no good. Got it back. Goes up again, and a foul is called underneath. Trey King going to the line for 2 free throws. Love that effort from Trey King underneath the basket. Trey King to the line. He'll shoot 2. First one up and in. 10-7. One more coming here for Trey King. Trey King, the Georgetown transfer, second free throw on its way, and it's good. 10-8. Iowa State hanging in there despite some good shooting early on from Texas. 4 of 7 from the floor are the Texas starters. And at 14.5 to go here in the first half, Texas with the possession. Top of the King. Tyrese Hunter, floater in the lane. Back iron, no. Offensive rebound. Putback is good, and a foul. That's number 32, Christian Bishop. Iowa State got to be better on the glass here. That's 2 now. Offensive rebounds, it's going to lead to 5 Texas points, and pending the free throw, could be 6 here. It's a foul on Oshuniyi. Again, his second foul. He just picks him up so early and often here. Free throw up and good. That's 6 of their 13 points off of second chance opportunities. Iowa State got to be better on the glass, and normally they have been quite good this season. Caleb Grill fighting against a little bit of press here from Texas. Caleb Grill works it right side, gets tripped, no foul call. Caleb Grill being harassed, and finally a foul called on Marcus Carr as he interferes there. Gabe Kalsher on the catch. They're going to get Marcus Carr there for a reach-in foul. Grill inbounds here to Tamin Lipsey. Tamin Lipsey back to Grill. Fake. Steps inside the three-point line. Two-pointer no. And be touched out of bounds there by Gabe Kalsher. It'll be Texas basketball working the other way. Iowa State just not getting shots to go down. They've had some good looks. Caleb Grill there had a good look. Jaron Holmes had a good look at 3 earlier. Caleb Grill, nice defense. Swats it out of bounds on the inbound play. And now Iowa State looking to provide some press defense of themselves. Tyrese Hunter here in the backcourt. He'll move it up the floor. Caleb Grill a little aggressive there. Floater in the lane for Texas, and it's good. That's Sir Jabari Rice, and it's 15-8 Texas. All over Iowa State in this one. Iowa State just cannot find any offense. Doesn't hope that they're fouling quite consistently. Iowa State not getting the turnovers that they normally do. 3-ball here. There it is, Trey King from the right wing. Finally a 3-ball falls for the Iowa State Cyclones. Jaron Holmes now on the defensive end. Texas gets away with a travel here underneath. Trey King defending. Oshuniyi comes in. It's going to be they didn't call the jump ball, and Texas finds the layup underneath. That's Christian Bishop. And again, they do the Iowa State, the worst home whistle in college basketball continues. They had the jump ball underneath. It would have been Texas possession. There's a foul on Texas. Good Lord. That's on Arterio Morris. Rodney Terry, the Texas interim coach, because Chris Beard beats his girlfriend. And no, I'm not ashamed to say that because it's true. Gabe Kalsher lean-in jumper from the elbow, no good. He left it just a little short. And Jabari Rice will clear. Ahead to Morris. Morris, top of the key, works left side. Now dishes back, top of the key, that's Bishop. Tyrese Hunter, a long 3 is good. Tyrese Hunter, 2 of 3 from 3, the 10% three-point shooter, as Texas has made their last 4. Tamin Lipsey driving, left side. He got away with a foul there on Tamin Lipsey. Tyrese Hunter was harassing him on the jumper, and just nothing called. Let me tell you about my much fun. They're talking to the fun. Yes, friend. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one who really loves me till the end. Twenty to 11, Texas leads at the under 12 timeout. 11:57 to go here in the first half. Tyrese Hunter with 9. 2 of 3 from deep. I like how they show Tyrese Hunter is 3 of 6. Rest of team 5 of 7. Like what? Finally, Gabe Kalsher on the scoreboard. Nice inbound play as he capitalizes on the layup. 20 to 13. The lead is back to just 7 for the Longhorns. Right wing, Timmy Allen kicks it over. Marcus Carr double, fights out of it. 3 ball, no good, and Iowa State will clear. As a 3 by Morris, the freshman. Tamin Lipsey. Guarded by Morris, gets a screen by Kalsher. Working right side, lost it, and it goes out of bounds, but they don't say it does. And it's a turnover for Iowa State. Texas will now push the ball off the floor, and Gabe Kalsher gets called for a trip when they should be calling that both ways. That's the second foul on Gabe. Oh, they do call it on Texas. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, they actually called it. Correct. Friendly whistle. Friendly whistle. That's what we're calling correct calls now, is a friendly whistle. All right, sounds good. By the way, that was a foul on Texas. It was a moving screen, which resulted in Kalsher tripping Marcus Carr. And I thought they'd called it on Kalsher. He did too. Top of the key here, Lipsey, working on the Texas defense, left wing Kalsher. Kalsher underneath to Trey King, doubled. King kicks out Kalsher, left wing 3 off the board, no good. He got fouled when he shot it. And now a foul called on Kalsher. That's his second anyway. Sorry, I had to mute the ad that was playing on ESPN for our layout. Free throw line jumper here, around and in for Dylan Disu, and Iowa State continues to just not play defense at times, which is weird because that's all this team has done the last year and a half. Don't know why we can't do it tonight, but, is what it is. Caleb Grill, top of the key. He's had turnover issues the last couple weeks. Feeds it inside Robert Jones. That's a foul on Disu. On the reach-in. ESPN, can you stop playing ads? I literally do not care. Look at this. I got fucking Jimmy Dean ad. This is the ad I'm trying to stop right here. I literally don't care, ESPN. I'm not watching your fucking highlights. Jaron Holmes, left corner, dribbles in. Trapped in the corner, kick out Caleb Grill, left wing 3. Caleb Grill around and out, no good. Robert Jones fights for the rebound, but it's eventually cleared by Morris and the Texas Longhorns. How is that a foul? What? (24-13) following the Marcus Carr bucket, and Iowa State is desperate for anything at this point. I mean, scoreless in the last 2.5 minutes, and Texas can't miss. They've made 6 of 7. Taman Lipsey, top of the key. Kick out. Jaron Holmes, left wing 3. Jaron Holmes is good. A desperate 3-point basket for Iowa State to keep it back to 8 and to get the lead back to single digits. Top of the key. Christian Bishop gives to Marcus Carr. Now gets it back from Carr at the free throw line. Robert Jones playing defense. Guarding right side. Jones picks up the foul, and it's high off the glass and in, and Iowa State still cannot get the lid back on the basket. Did you get one of those Mahomes Kelsey Hy-Vee commercials? I did, Zach. I did. It was the people, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one. Sorry, I just now saw that. I'm quite annoyed at these fouls. I mean, Oshun picks up fouls like Cam Lard did, and Robert Jones can't play. So nothing we do down low works. Texas pressing here, up 11 after the free throw. 27-16, Longhorns lead it in Hilton. Under 9 to go here in the first half. Iowa State can't find a basket and also can't get a stop, which, oddly enough, in basketball is a recipe for disaster. Caleb Grill, top of the key. He'll drive it in left-handed and got it to go in despite the goaltend. So I think that should be 4 points since it went in and there was a goaltend. But alas, it is just 2. Drove in on Marcus Carr off the glass. It was blocked late by Bishop, but it went in anyway. I think that should be 4 points. That's just me, though. Tyrese Hunter brings it up, guarded by Grill. Iowa State, 2-3 zone here. Trying to switch it up to just get any sort of stop. I don't imagine this will work on Texas, but who knows. Bari Rice, up and under move, swatted away by Oshuniyi, and finally Iowa State gets a stop. Taman Lipsey. Jaron Holmes fakes the left corner 3, step back 3. Jaron Holmes, no, back iron, no good. And it'll go out of bounds to Texas with 7:51 to go in the first half. That's what Oshuniyi needs to do. He needs to get blocks like that. I don't know why he's reaching, picking up terrible, cheap, early fouls. High-end back from where you're streaming live game. I wish I could actually stream the game, but unfortunately I can't due to copyright issues. So that is why that's not a thing. Remember me from the Lions-Packers game? I do. Now that I see the full message and YouTube's chat thing is loading. About it right now. About it right now. Everything's alright. 1999. I ain't worry about it right now. Everything's alright. 1999. I ain't worry about it right now. So what are we thinking early here, boys? 27-18 at the under 8. Texas shooting 61%. 50% from 3, and I keep telling myself, surely they can't keep this up. But I know just as well as anywhere, I promise you just as much as anyone that they will keep this up. Because God hates me. Working for the weekend. I'm working for the weekend. Because the weekend means Brock Purdy's back. And Brock Purdy is the only happiness in my life at the moment. Does the Bush sign light up? It does not. It's just a like a tin sign or aluminum sign. I don't know what it is. It does not light up, though. Which is weird, given that most of the stuff in my room does. None of the signs do. The lights above it do. Actually, yeah, that's just about it. I do have the LED light. I also have the... I don't know if I can show them, because I don't think the cord's long enough. But I have... Oh, wait, here we go. I got, like, these little... They look like speakers. I kind of wish they were speakers. They're not. I don't even know if you can see it, or if I'm just talking about nothing here. But, yeah, you can kind of see it. It looks like it's a speaker, but it's not. It's just like an LED thing with like a white, like thin plastic covering over it. I got those. Those are pretty sick. But yeah, let's find out if Iowa State wants to play basketball or not here. They got 7:45 to go here in the first half to try to close this 9-point deficit. Tyrese Hunter, right wing. Looking for help. He'll dish it down to the right corner. Rice driving right side. Up and under Oshuniyi. Nice little step under reverse layup, and it's back to 11. And Iowa State still can't get a stop. 16 points in the paint for Texas to just 8 for Iowa State. Oshuniyi top of the key to Taman Lipsy to Grill over to Holmes. There's just no clean ball movement. There it is. Kalsher left wing 3. Got it, Gabe Kalsher. Brings the lead back to just 8. We've seen the Hilton magic before. Wait, was that just a 2 by Kalsher? Marcus Carr fall away. Rolls around no good. Hard. No, it was a 3 by Kalsher. Okay. Grill, 3-ball. Yes, sir! Caleb Grill. 6-0 run, and the lead is down to 5. Here they come the Cyclones. 29-24, 6.5 to go here in the first half. Caleb Grill left open for 3 as one of the Texas players was struggling under their own hoop after a hard fall. Tyrese Hunter, a step inside the 3-point line, wide open, missed it, no good, and it's Iowa State ball. Is this my room or my office? This is my room. It's my room, and then the living room is through that door, and then the kitchen is also like connected to the living room. Yeah, I don't have an office. I have my room and then the living room. My room is my office, so I guess it's both. But yeah. Texas goes zone. Oshuniyi underneath. Foul on Texas. And Iowa State trying to find something. That's the 7th foul on Texas. So here comes the 1-1. Iowa State. I called us the worst free throw shooting team in the country because over the last 3 games, we're just 13 of 29 from the free throw line. We're 2 for 2 today off a pair from Troy King. Can Oshuniyi cut this to a 3-point game? First free throw from Oshun. No good, and as it's a 1-1, Texas with the rebound, and they will clear it. 29-24, Longhorns lead it. Iowa State on a 6-0 run, a pair of threes from Kalsher and Grill. Rice on the baseline, throws it away to Taman Lipsey. Taman Lipsey, the freshman, comes away with the steal. Pushes it under the basket, gets poked free. It's out to Caleb Grill, who gets bodied. Gabe Kalsher, left corner, three, no good. And it falls to the Texas Longhorns. I thought Caleb Grill got fouled there going for the loose ball, but it's not called. And Texas will look to extend their lead. It's 29-24. Iowa State playing much better over the last minute and a half. Oshuniyi with the steal. Oshuniyi with the steal, and Iowa State again with a chance to cut into this lead and make it a one-possession game. Jaren Holmes driving right side, high off the glass. Jaren Holmes, right side off the glass. Timeout, Texas. Christian Bishop got lazy with the ball. Oshuniyi took it from him, and Jaren Holmes took it right to the glass. Iowa State back within 3, under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Woo! A much-needed run here from Iowa State. They had fallen behind 27 to 18. And now an 8-0 run for the Cyclones. Jaren Holmes capping it here with a high hook shot off the glass. Whew! Do you know how to make a thumbnail? I know how to make a thumbnail. The problem is I usually start streams like as the game starts. So if I was going to have anything, I would need to have it made beforehand. And I'm too lazy to do that. Don't let the sponsors know that, though. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just stay in it. Keep the pressure up. Keep playing better. That first 12 minutes or so, it's all behind you. Tyrese Hunter equals Judas Iscariot. Woo! Iowa State fans pulling out all the stops for Tyrese Hunter. You love to see it. Texas inbounding. Iowa State full press. They get it in. Trapped in the corner here. Texas tries to get rid of it. No, it's a loose ball. Jaren Holmes lays it up and in. 1-point game in Hilton Coliseum. 4:45 to go in the first half. That's 4 turnovers now from Texas. 29-28. Iowa State has cut the lead from 11-1. And a foul called on Taman Lipsey as he was guarding Tyrese Hunter. Have to take a look at that one again. Gabe Kalsher and Hassan Ward trap with the sideline and the baseline and force the Texas turnover here. Looks like this will be Tyrese Hunter at the line for 1-1. 7th foul on Iowa State. I can't tell what the students are chanting, but they're definitely chanting something. I can't quite make out what they're chanting. Though I'd assume it's not something very good for Tyrese Hunter. First free throw is good, though. It's 30-28. He's now got 10 of the Longhorns' 30. Second free throw up and off the back iron. No. Tipped out. Caleb Grill secures the rebound. He'll give it ahead to Taman Lipsey. Iowa State trails it by 2. They were on a 10-0 run prior to that free throw. Taman Lipsey, top of the key, working on Tyrese Hunter. Gives right side. Gabe Kalsher. Underneath, Trey King. Working underneath Trey King. High off the glass. No, but a foul is called. And Trey King will go to line for 2 with a chance to tie us up at 30. A foul was on Timmy Allen, by the way, underneath. Trey King, first free throw, left it short. He does get a second, though. That was the 8th foul on Texas. Iowa State still in the bonus, but it was on the layup attempt. So second free throw coming for Trey King. Iowa State now 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Second free throw good, and it's back to a 1-point game. 30-29 Iowa State, keeping the full court press. Gabe Kalsher on Marcus Carr. He gets the inbound, gets it back, and now Texas looks to clear. Demarion Watson gets called for the foul. It was Hassan Ward, sorry. That is, it's not the foul you want to be committing if you're Hassan Ward. You're sending Serge Jabari Rice to the line, and you're 40 feet from the basket. First free throw up and good, 31-29. 4:04 to go here in the first half. Texas has led the entirety of the game, other than Iowa State struck first at 2-0. It's been all Longhorns since. Second free throw up, left it short, but rattles it home. And it's 32-29. Iowa State just 3 of 5 from the line. Texas 6 of 7. Caleb Grill and Tamin Lipsey work a nice little give and go to break the Texas pressure. Gabe Kalsher back to Ward. Iowa State swinging at top of the key. Caleb Grill drives, kick out. Gabe Kalsher right corner. 3 is good, and we've got a tie ball game. Gabe Kalsher, 10 points for him here in the first half, and a takeaway from Tamin Lipsey. Took it right from the paws of Tyrese Hunter. Lipsey high off the glass, got fouled by Tyrese Hunter in transition. And Gabe Kalsher ties us up with Tamin Lipsey with a chance for the lead from the charity stripe. Gabe Kalsher off of the beautiful drive and kick from Caleb Grill of all people to tie us up. And after the break, Tamin Lipsey shooting for the lead. That's the first foul on Tyrese Hunter, who, albeit as much as I hate him, he's played a pretty good first half. He has not been as good the latter half of this first section, including this foul here. But he started off the game hot. In other news, you guys should be able to see it at the top of the screen here, right there. That's the other game to watch. Kansas and Kansas State in Manhattan. It looks like Kansas up by 1. They were trailing by 5 at the end of the first half. That was about as much as I got to watch of that one. But that's your other big action here in the Big 12. You've also got, right here on the end, Baylor and Texas Tech. Should be tipping off here relatively soon, about 15 minutes. That game on ESPNU will start off here around 8 o'clock. Those are your Big 12 games. But this one over here matters a lot for the standings. Kansas and Kansas State. If Kansas State wins and Iowa State wins, there will be a 3-way tie atop the Big 12 once again between Iowa State, Kansas State, and Kansas. So that's the other one for Iowa State fans to watch. Why are your lights falling down? They're not falling down. So my lights are okay. So basically my lights are they're like a big long strip. So it starts over here and it's a big long strip that comes over here and then it comes down in this corner and it comes down and it ends right there. And my plan was to have it come like all the way around my room, which I just haven't gotten to yet. But basically why there's like a dip like here and like why they're kind of like not straight and they're like kind of twisted and all that. Basically it's basically like a strip of tape. It's basically just a really long strip of tape along the back of the lights. And I didn't want to just stick the tape on the wall because I've moved since having these lights. So I didn't want to stick them up and stick them to the wall. Where am I hearing this? Where am I hearing this from? I'm hearing like an update from another game. Where is it coming from? I don't know. I don't know where it's coming from. Anyway, where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Sorry, I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know what tab is. No, I know you guys don't hear anything because I have my desktop audio muted. I hear something. It's like there's an ESPN video playing in the background, but I don't know where. By the way, Trey King just got a technical. Trey King got a technical in that. Where is this? Okay, it's in an ESPN tab because I just muted the ESPN tab, and it's there. Did they go on a? Yeah, Iowa State went on a 10-2 run or a 10-1 run, and now is shooting for a tie game. Where is this coming from? There's nothing playing. There is nothing playing. Guys, there's nothing playing. What is this? What is happening? Timeout called by Texas as they couldn't get the ball away from the double team. It is a tie game, by the way, 34-34. For those of you just tuning in, I've updated the stream layout. So the current game that we're watching, score is down here at the bottom, and then the rest of the games that are going on are up at the top of the screen here. It's not exactly the most professional thing, but hey, it works, and I hope that helps people that just tune into the stream and are looking for more just constant score updates. Did you go to Iowa State? I currently go to Iowa State, actually. I'm a senior. Last semester of classes started today. Just refresh, and yes, he did go to Iowa State. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but the sound is gone now, so that's good. Unfortunately for you guys, I cannot provide any actual live audio or video from the game due to copyright issues with ESPN, the Big 12, obviously all of that. But yeah, wanted to give people a place to hang out and watch the game if they don't like the commentators, because this is ESPN Plus after all, so who knows how good or bad the commentators are. And yeah, just give us a fun place to hang out and enjoy some Cyclone basketball. Bro, you got to get your socials in the description. I do probably need to do that. Oh, thought you would be there? So normally I do go to games, but actually, basically since COVID started, which was like, I guess it'd be technically my sophomore year. But since sophomore year, so when COVID hit, only so many people got tickets to games. So like my season tickets were like voided basically in favor of like basically we're only going to allow so many people to go. So I started streaming games for the games that I didn't get a ticket to. And I actually enjoyed it, and I figured, going into journalism and, commentating and stuff like that, I figured a good opportunity to, get some practice in and grow the channel, grow the social media brand. Of course, clearly I'm not doing a good job at that because the links aren't in the description at all, but, it is what it is. But yeah. Oh, Caleb Grill, as the shot clock expired, had to heave one and does come up no good. It was off the back of the iron. Marcus Carr here, right wing underneath. Floater in the lane off the back iron, no good. Oshuniyi with the rebound. Iowa State has brought it back to a tie game, but both offenses have gone stone cold the last couple possessions. Both not capitalized. Ew, are those G2 jerseys? Yes, they are, Finn. Thank you for noticing. Marcus Carr pokes it free from Gabe Kalsher, and that'll be a turnover. Texas looking to retake the lead here. That's the 4th turnover by Iowa State to 6 for Texas, and that's going to be a block there on Demarion Watson on Timmy Allen there. Grabbing his left knee there. Hopefully Timmy's all right. Yes, they are G2 jerseys. So, hold on. Let me pull up my camera so I can make sure I'm pointing at the right one. So, this one is the Rocket League jersey from 2020. I think that's 2020. And that one is the Rocket League jersey with the custom gamer tag on the back from last year. And I'm hoping to get their new one this year because it looks pretty sick. How's Grill doing? He's doing okay. 2 of 6 from the floor. He had a really big 3. He and Kalsher hit back-to-back 3s to start the 10-1 run. He's played some good defense. He's been really big on the glass with Oshuniyi and Robert Jones having their issues underneath. Grill has 4 rebounds, and 5 points. Second free throw up and good. Texas retakes the lead. Timmy Allen following the foul by Demarion Watson. Hi, Mr. Based. Just started watching. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Timmy Allen with the free throw. Why is one of them an LEC logo if it's for Rocket League? They support all the boys. I don't actually know if it was for Rocket League or not, because I know at some point they switched to Taman Lipsy floater, no good, rebound by Trey King, kick out Lipsy, fake the 3. Shot clock winding down, Trey King, left wing 3, off the iron, no, Taman Lipsy gets the putback. Taman Lipsy gives Iowa State their first lead since 2-0. With 1 minute and 6 seconds to go in the first half, Iowa State has struggled and crawled and fought their way back into this one, and lost ball by Marcus Carr, and he lost it off his knee. Oshuniyi, the help defense, as Marcus Carr lost it off his knee, and that's the 7th Texas turnover. They average just over 11 per game. Iowa State's defense has turned it up here the second part of this first half, and with under a minute to go, Iowa State has the lead, and they'll have the ball. Or am I losing it? I don't... Which one... Hold up, let me Google the LEC logo, because I thought they were both G2 Rocket League jerseys. I don't know. LEC logo. I don't know if they're reviewing the... We can talk about those at halftime, Finn, if you're still here. Hopefully, KSU can get the dub and going for Baylor. Yeah. I don't know that I'm ever going for Baylor. But it makes that win look better, so. Picking up a road win over Texas Tech. Dun, 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 dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. 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 Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Iowa State ball, 55 seconds to go here in the first half. Texas playing a little bit of pressure, but not too much. Taman Lipsy brings it across the timeline, and it's deflected out of bounds by Texas. Heading home from work here in like 5 minutes before, but you know how to reach. Hey, I got you, Finn. I got you. Still don't like Tech 0-6. Are they really? That's crazy. That's crazy. Caleb Grill to inbound it. Gets it into Oshuniyi on the sideline. Gets it back to Taman Lipsy. 14 on the shot clock. He'll work it right side. Taman Lipsy. Fall away jumper off the back iron. No. He'll fight for the rebound, but it falls to Tyrese Hunter. About a 3-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock here. Texas trailing by 1 with the ball. Caleb Grill and Lipsy will double. Corner 3, no. Drive up and under, no, and Iowa State forces the turnover. They'll get the last shot. Oshuniyi coming down as the help defender has been absolutely incredible this season. It's been that massive presence Iowa State has missed. Jaron Holmes fall away, no good, and Caleb Grill fights for the rebound, but it's not in time. 36-35. Iowa State leads it at the half. They trailed probably 90% of that first half, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish, as Texas scores 0 points from the floor for the final 7.5 minutes of the first half. Needed a while to calm down and get into this one, but they do have the lead. Iowa State at home, 36-35. Boy, I was very down in the dumps the first part of that half. But man, this team, there's something about this team, man. They just keep fighting, they keep grinding, and eventually they start to get into the rhythm, and they finally start to put some points on the board. Good half. It was a good half. All things considered, with how that started, you'll take a 36-35 lead over the number 7 team in the country all day, every day. How in the world did we do that? That's a good question. You know, there wasn't really anybody that stood out all that much. Take a look at the box score here for Iowa State. Gabe Kalsher with 10 in the starting lineup. I'm sorry, I'm going to scroll. Actually, no, I can just open up a new tab. Nailed it. Yeah, Gabe Kalsher had 10. Trey King was big off the bench. 6 points. He only had one made field goal, but he got to the line, went 3 of 4 from the line. Also has 3 offensive rebounds, much needed there in the second part of that first half. Tamin Lipsy, a little bit of a struggle there, 1 of 4 from the floor, but does have 4 assists and 3 steals. Really nice first half from him. You know, he's not scoring at the clip that I'm sure he would want to, but he's being a really good facilitator. And against Texas, that's what you need. So go ahead and just mute all of the ESPN videos that are playing in my ear. All right, brother, have a good stream. Get those damn socials listed during the break. All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Finn. I appreciate you. Love you, brother. Have a safe drive, travel home, and we'll talk to you later, my man. Appreciate the shout-outs on Twitter from everybody. Zach and Finn there both. We'll go ahead and update this at some point, I'm sure. There we go. Not thumbnail. Description. Follow me on Twitter. There we go. All right. That should be updated now. Should be updated. What is your Twitter? Here, I'll put it in the chat so people can find it from there. It is now in the description as well, but I'll go ahead and throw it in the chat here. No space at DB Sports YT. The YT stands for YouTube because there's a UCLA account that's at DB Sports. So had to work with what we've been given here. And yeah, so at DB Sports YT on Twitter should be in the description of this YouTube video right down below. And now that it's halftime and we've got a little bit of a break, if you are enjoying the content, you would like to see more, you can go ahead and click subscribe right down below. You can also like the stream. Really helps me out, really lets me know what you guys want to see more and less of. It's completely free, and if you decide that you don't like the content later on down the road, you can always unsubscribe later. With that being said, the plan is this weekend, we've got a Brock Purdy playoff game this weekend. Dallas and San Francisco. That's my number 1 favorite player against my number 32 team. That's right, Dallas, my least favorite team. Despite me being a Packers fan, it's not the Bears or the Vikings, contrary to popular belief. So we will be streaming 49ers Cowboys this weekend. I believe that's the Sunday afternoon game. I have to double check here. I believe it's on Sunday. So we will be live for that. I do try to stream games that I don't have a dog in the fight in. We'll stream for try to stream maybe another playoff game. We'll stream some big time games later on down the road as well that aren't Iowa State related. We'll see what happens. I will probably not stream for the Super Bowl though. Just a heads up, my friends and I like to do a Super Bowl party every year, no matter who's in it. So yeah. Go Chiefs. Hey, we'll see. We'll see. Patrick Mahomes, Brock Purdy in the Super Bowl. Would not say no to that. Would not say no to that. As a Bears fan, I completely agree. Cowboys are insufferable and the worst. Look at that. Look at that. A Cowboy or a Bears fan and a Packers fan together on one thing, hating Dallas. Oh man. But yeah, this team decided to shit the bed this year, so no Packers playoff games. But we'll see what happens in the offseason with them, with Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love and Allen Lazard, who probably won't be on the team next year, as sad as it is. But Tyrese Hunter, by the way, just said during the halftime, they're doing like a bit on him, said that him going to Texas was better for his future. I wonder what he means by that. He then also said his future and development. Yeah, I'm sure the first part of that's true. Not his future, athletically, but his future monetarily, I'm sure is more than set by going to Texas. I hate the Cowgirls, but I'm going to have to only root for Brock this game only. Oh, come on, Kurt. Come on, Kurt. Gotta cheer for the boy Brock Purdy through the playoffs here. Apparently the students were told by security today that any use of the word Tyrese will get them kicked out, which is funny because shortly after that they started a "fuck Tyrese" chant an hour before tip started or an hour before tip off. So I guess we can go. Oh, hey, the end of this Kansas State game is getting pretty interesting. We might have to turn over to that and see what happens. 3:10 to go in that one. Kansas and Kansas State all tied up at 67 over on ESPN. To be fair, I'm very glad the Cowboys knocked Brady out. That also gives you some more leverage to be insufferable. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of interesting because I didn't want Brady to get that first playoff win, because the second he gets that first playoff win, he's going to the Super Bowl, and there's nothing that you can do to stop it. No matter what happens, it's going to be Brady in the Super Bowl. But no, I didn't want Dallas to win either. So definitely between a rock and a hard place there. I think the Niners match up better against Tampa. Although that Niners defense is going to feast Dak leading the league in interceptions despite missing 5 games. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully he doesn't throw 5 touchdowns like he did against Tampa. And if he does, hopefully Brett Maher hooks us up and misses all 5 extra points again. I mean, man, he was awful last night. What the hell is this feature they're playing? They say on Twitter as they're playing a Tyrese Hunter feature. Yeah, no, I agree. To his credit, he did have an all-right first half. He started off a lot better than he finished, but beyond excited for Trayvon Diggs to completely whiff on coverage so Brock can throw some more deep balls. Dude, he is going to bite on everything that Deebo Samuel throws him, and it's going to be hilarious. Deebo's going to hit him with that double move, and Brock's going to hit him with the Purdy pump. Oh, it's going to be over. It's going to be over. Gonna be over. Brock's going to let it rip, just a 75-yard bomb the first play of the game. Deebo Samuel or Brandon Ayuk on a double move on Trayvon Diggs. It's gonna be chef's kiss. It's gonna be beautiful. Kansas up 1 with just over 2 minutes to go. Actually, I might take myself over there. You know what I'm saying? Just for a minute. Let's see what's going on. This last 2 minutes is going to take like 40, so we're not going to stay here. But, oh, it's Fran? It's Fran on the call? Why haven't we been watching this game? It's Fran. Fran Fraschilla. Oh, I'm sure Kansas fans are loving that Fran is on the call. I'm going to go follow your Twitter now, BRB. Hey, I appreciate it, Kurt. Appreciate it. $70-69, Kansas leads it. 1:43 to go. Both teams in the double bonus. Possession arrow favors Kansas State. For those of you just tuning in, we're taking a look at the end of the Kansas State game, the rivalry of the Sunflower State. Looks like Kansas State here shooting at least one free throw. Desi Sills. First free throw good. We stand Fran. We stand Fran and we San Fran. Second free throw here from Sills. Again, $1:43 to go in this one. It's not the live score at the bottom, but you can see it right at the top of the screen here. Right to other side, right up here. 70-70. Second free throw no good. Kansas basketball, $1:30 to go. Left wing, ISO ball, trying to feed it underneath. Got it. And it's poked free. Kansas State in transition. 3-on-1. Takes it himself. Layup up and good. Kansas State leads it. It's Newell. Marquise Nowell. Is it Knoll? I don't know how to say his last name. Marquise Nowell with the steal and finish to give K-State the 2-point lead. $1:14 to go. Woo! God, it still feels so weird to hear athletes with my last name. Yeah, I'm sure David Sills at West Virginia was a fun one. It feels weird. I don't know about you, Zach, but what's weird to me is, like, since I'm still in college, I'm finishing up college this semester, like, the people that I'm watching right now, I'm older than all of them. That doesn't seem right. It's like I'm watching Brock Purdy. He's 2 years younger than me. I'm watching him win playoff games, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm 25, and I'm not doing that. It's just weird. It's weird to, like, see athletes and see how successful they are. Josh Still's there too. And then, yeah. It's just so weird to be like, hey, Brock Purdy's killing it. He was awesome here for 4 years, was Mr. Irrelevant in the NFL draft. He's now winning a playoff game in his rookie season, and I'm 2 years older than him. Turn 23 tomorrow. It does not feel right. It doesn't. It doesn't feel right. How do you feel about the Big 12 not bringing out the football schedule yet? I mean, sorry, I had to move my microphone here. Because, like, obviously they want to get everything right, but I don't know what you need to get right. Like, I don't know. Because the SEC schedule is out, right? So it's not like Texas and Oklahoma can get the fuck out of here for this year. So, like, I don't know exactly what they're waiting for. I assume they have it, and they just haven't released it yet. So, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. So, I don't know. It's obviously I want to see it because I want to know the schedule, but not much you could do. I don't know what they're waiting for, if they're waiting for something. So, eventually it'll be here, and we'll all get to talk about it. But yeah, it's definitely interesting to me that they haven't released it. But this is the Big 12 we're talking about, so they don't really do anything right. So God, the stuff I say on this channel gonna never get me a job. I just shit on everyone. I shit on all the conferences. I shit on all the players. It's just great. Oh no, the kiss of death. Kiss of death. ESPN says that we've won, 14 straight when leading at half? Kiss of death right there. Can't recall the game this year. How do we do over Texas in football? We lost because Hunter Deckers didn't get targeted, apparently. Well, Xavier Hutchinson dropped a super wide open ball that should have won the game. And then we got down in the red zone anyway, and Deckers kept it and got hit in the head while he was hitting the ground, and they didn't call it. They didn't call him down, and they also didn't call it targeting. So it was just a whole kerfuffle. It was a whole thing. Oddly enough, it was the one game this year that I watched that I streamed that I thought I was going to genuinely get a noise complaint at my apartment complex, and I didn't. Which I don't know how I didn't, to be perfectly honest with you, but we didn't. So, lean-in floater is good. Texas gets on the board first here in the second half. They retake the lead. Apologies for that brief glitch there. Skip pass there from Lipsy over to Jaron Holmes, left wing. Step up three. Jaron Holmes cans it from the left wing. Iowa State retakes the lead. A minute and a half in. Jaron Holmes, 12 points, 2 of 4 from deep. Texas looking for the answer. Back iron, rimming. No. Taman Lipsy the rebound. That was Disu. The three-point attempt off the back iron, no good. And Iowa State now looking to press. Taman Lipsy, no good. Oshuniyi, the offensive board and the putback. And Iowa State now leads by 4, their largest lead of the game. Was it at Texas? It was. It was at DK. Was it DK Memorial or something? Whatever it is. It was in Austin. So we'll get to welcome the Longhorns back here for one more, and no Bijan Robinson, and yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Timmy Allen makes a layup here on the other side of the basketball court. It's 41-39 Iowa State, deflected out of bounds by Marcus Carr. Iowa State will inbound right around the timeline. 17:32 to go here in the ball game. Iowa State. Yeah, Darren K. Royal. There it is. Something like that. Yeah, DK Memorial. Like Donkey Kong. DK Memorial. Jaron Holmes, top of the key, working left side. Kicks it back out. Taman Lipsy, guarded by Tyrese Hunter. Taman Lipsy. lost it, tried to get it back, gets it back to Grill, free, got it at the buzzer, Caleb Grill, right wing 3, Taman Lipsey lost control of it, batted it back to Caleb Grill, who took a step to the left, fired it from the right wing and canned it. 44-39 Iowa State, their largest lead of the game at 5, and Texas now scrambling for an answer. Iowa State's defense has come alive here since about the 8-minute mark of the first half. Another floater in the lane is good. Oh, it's Dessou. Apologies, it's not Dessou, it's Dessou. Dylan Dessou brings it back to 3. That's another floater in the lane from him. I like this aggressive Iowa State double teaming, but if it's going to constantly get us beat like that, maybe don't let that happen. Oshuniyi from the left elbow drives, got it to go in, the foul. Oshuniyi in the paint, flexing on him, letting him know that this is our house. Oshuniyi. I didn't hear the whistle, to be perfectly honest with you. I didn't hear the whistle. Not sure who it was on, but Oshuniyi got it to go through the contact, and he's shooting to extend the Iowa State lead back to 6. The Texas running back is a dog. Dude, Bijan is so good. I'm so glad he's done at Texas. So glad he's on to the NFL. Like I don't want to watch Bijan Robinson ever again at Texas. Which is, I imagine how other teams felt watching Breece Hall. Like I just don't want him to be there. Free throw is up and good from Oshuniyi. It's 47-41. Robert Jones will check into the game. This is going to be an interesting stretch here for Iowa State. Robert Jones has not had his best game today. But man, really, really solid 4 minutes there from Oshuniyi. And hopefully we can get him back out on the court here soon. First round pick. Oh, yeah, Bijan will be. Bijan will be because he's done exactly what Breece Hall did, but with Texas on the jersey instead of Iowa State. Robert Jones, paint defense. Really good defense there from Robert Jones, and he picks up the rebound and gives it away. That's not a foul! That's a flop! Come on. Oh, Robert Jones did all the work and then threw it away. Those are the kind of mistakes, man. Those are the kind of mistakes that people don't like, that I don't like, that people on Twitter are going to roast you for. Genuinely, Bijan was one of my favorite players in college football lately. He just happened to play at Texas. God, if he would have played anywhere else, overtime? Oh, it's true. We do have overtime in Kansas State. A big one in Manhattan is going the distance and then some. Free basketball over on ESPN. If you've got 2 monitors, be sure to tune in with that one as well. Don't worry, I won't be mad if you go watch the end of that one. We'll still be here. At least until the end of this game. If that one goes to like 12 overtimes and you don't come back, I might be a little sad. But, 47-41. Oh, man. It'll be Timmy Allen shooting free throws, by the way, number 0. Caleb Grill picked up the foul. I thought, I'm poor. What's ESPN Plus? It's a mistake that I regret ever taking part in. That's why I'm here. I'm here so that you guys don't have to buy ESPN Plus. I can't show you the game, but I can be a biased as hell commentator for you. Yeah. It's, yeah, I don't know. Facts-based. Hey, look, listen. I know. Look. Okay, here's the thing, right? Is if I was bigger and I had like more people that watched, right? I would be the Iowa State Green Bay version of Paul Allen. Everybody that's a Vikings fan loves Paul Allen, and everyone that's not a Vikings fan hates Paul Allen. I would just be Paul Allen if I was like recognizable. That's just except I curse because I'm on YouTube and not just national radio. um, but yeah, I would just be the Iowa State Paul Allen. That's all I am, which I'm okay with because oddly enough, I'm the one Packers fan, also the one non-Minnesota fan that likes Paul Allen because he's not afraid to call people out and be angry and all that. So, I'm okay with it. Timmy Allen knocks down the first free throw. 47-42. One more here. Up and rattles home. Caleb Grill to inbound. Iowa State up 4. Just under 16 minutes to go. That's the... Hey, look. Iowa State has attempted less free throws than Texas has made. Who would have guessed? Foul away from the ball here. Caleb Grill at the right wing. I think that's going to be a foul on Marcus Carr underneath. Oh, it's on Christian Bishop, actually. Couldn't quite tell who that one was going to be on. But it is on Christian Bishop. Caleb Grill, right corner. Fighting through a double team. Dumps it down Robert Jones. Robert Jones goes up strong. Can't get the roll at the line at the rim there. And Texas can close it to a one-score game with any basket. 47-43. Tyrese Hunter, top of the key, guarded by Grill. Marcus Carr has Robert Jones on him. Over to Tyrese Hunter, left wing 3. Air ball! Air ball! Texas does save it. Now another 3, short, no good, and Robert Jones gets the rebound here, but there's a foul away from the ball on Trey King. Timmy Allen missed the follow-up 3 with the shot clock winding down, but Trey King picks up his third foul there with 15 minutes to go in the second half. Just not the foul you want if you're Trey King here. Robert Jones defending Marcus Carr, step back. Robert Jones, I mean, that's a hell of a job by Robert Jones on Marcus Carr. That is not a dude that Robert Jones should be guarding. I don't know how that happens. Carr ends up finding Bishop for the dunk here, and it's 47-45. Still lots of game to be played. We good? I mean, that's not somebody that that Robert Jones should be guarding. I don't know why he's on Marcus Carr. I mean, I would even be not okay with Oshuniyi guarding. Spot up 3 from Kalsher, no good. It was a real tough shot. Now 1-on-2 defense here from Jaren Holmes, and Texas ties it up at the 2-on-1 transition. That's not a good shot from Gabe Kalsher. Contested corner 3, and we're all tied up here with 14 to go. Jaren Holmes, right side. Backs it back out. Robert Jones, top of the key, over to Gabe Kalsher. And we've got a foul away from the ball again. Kalsher drains the 3 after the whistle, but fortunately will not count. There's a foul on Christian Bishop, his third. It's a big third foul from Bishop to match the third foul by Trey King. Just not a good shot there from Gabe Kalsher. You think Texas keeps this coach they have right now, or who do you think they pick up? I am not the one to ask about like coaching pickups. I do know that generally they don't keep the interim guys. There's going to be a travel here on Marcus Carr. Iowa State and Texas. We're still all tied up. Sorry, I'm refreshing our thing here. Yeah, I know that generally they don't keep an interim. I think Texas is a good enough team that they could hire anyone and be okay. Oshuniyi working inside, up and over, got it over the defense. It was over Timmy Allen, I believe. We got a foul on the ball here. I think that's going to be on Grill. It is 49-47. Iowa State leading. 13-11 to go. That's a foul on Taman Lipsey, not on Caleb Grill. The BS chant coming out from the Hilton faithful. Hopefully nobody too good. Yeah, no kidding. At this point, it's just kind of, I don't care who Texas hires as long as they don't steal somebody. Like, those fouls are killing us. Oh, they're terrible. Baseline jumper good, and contact after the bucket, no foul whistle. It's Brock Cunningham. I'll be honest, don't know who that is. I probably should know who that is, but I don't. He's a senior, so I should definitely know who that is, but I don't. Drive there by Taman Lipsey, and he'll get fouled. That's the fourth foul here on Texas in the second half. 49-all at 12:35 to go here in the second half. Iowa State trailed by as many as 11 in the first half of this one. They've fought their way back. They had a 5 or 6 point lead here in the second half, but it's been very back and forth here at Hilton Coliseum. Jaren Holmes will check out of the game here for Iowa State. Texas, very small here. Timmy Allen, they're 5. Kick out. Gabe Kalsher, back iron, no. Tyrese Hunter, the rebound over Taman Lipsey. Tyrese Hunter, almost got pickpocketed there by Gabe Kalsher. You know he wants that one. Foul away from the ball here. Apparently that's a foul on Grill. I don't know. I wasn't looking at it, so did they call it? Maybe it's on Oshuniyi? ESPN says it's on Oshuniyi, which if it is, I'm going to be sad because that's the one thing I harp on you got another foul away from the ball. Guys. He's Mr. Glue Guy for UT. Has never been good, but makes game-winning hustle plays. Think he is a 5-star kid who's always played in Austin? No, not a 5-star. I should probably know who he is. I just, that's on me. We'll get it next time, Brock. We'll get it next time. Oh, good give and go underneath, and that's another foul on Oshuniyi. Oshuniyi. It's got to be the single most frustrating thing about Oshuniyi is he's so damn good, and he picks up such cheap fouls, such just bad fouls. And when I say cheap, I don't mean like he's a cheap player or like he picks up fouls that aren't fouls. He just unnecessarily fouls. He unnecessarily reaches in or jumps over a guy like this one just now. They're just bad fouls, and he needs to be on the court because Robert Jones is not nearly athletic enough to take his place. Tyrese Hunter, no good on the 3. You know the Hilton crowd loves that. Iowa State in transition. Gabe Kalsher pushing towards the bucket. Got fouled, and there's the whistle. Game's getting a little chippy here. Plenty of fouls here over the last minute or two. And it's going every which direction. 49 apiece, under 12 timeout. And man, oh man, got ourselves a good one in Ames, Iowa. Okay, you up by 2? That game is over. Yeah, probably. They'll just get all the foul calls now that they've got the lead in overtime. In case you couldn't tell, there's a couple teams in the Big 12 that I don't particularly care for. I wonder who they could be. Gee, I wonder. Man. Grady Dick has fouled out of the game. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Kansas State has tied it up. Never mind tie game. I'm fine with KSU as long as they're not playing us, but their fans or something else. Schools need to stick together to some extent. I don't mind K-State for basketball. I do mind the other team in that game. It's weird. Kansas State and Kansas are like flopped. Like, if we're talking football, I am all about Kansas football. And Kansas State football can just fall off the face of the earth and it'd be better off. And then you just flip them for basketball. Kansas State's totally fine. Like, yeah, go for it, whatever, as long as you're not playing us, whatever. And Kansas could fall off the face of the earth and the world would be better for it. You just flip them depending on what season it is. No, but yeah, Texas and Oklahoma, just get them out. Sorry to any Texas fans. You got to go. You got to go. Just leave and go to the SEC. Just have fun. Dun, dun. Hey, they're just talking about how we're dun, dun. So yeah, just by the way, for those of you that don't fully keep up with anything, Texas fans want to leave, lol. I know they do, and they can. But yeah, for those of you, Kansas State, I think I'm pointing at the right one. Kansas State. If Kansas State wins that and Iowa State wins tonight in Hilton, there is a 3-way tie once again atop the Big 12 between Kansas State, Kansas, and wow, just a bad turnover. And Texas lays it in for 2. 51-49. Just threw it away. And Marcus Carr makes us pay. Tamin Lipsey, right wing, kick out. Skip pass over the left side. Now gets it back top of the key. Kalsher left wing, pump fake. Step back, Gabe Kalsher. Fade away, no good. And Iowa State now hustling back defensively. Fall away from Marcus Carr, no good. And Hassan Ward will clear it with Tamin Lipsey. How many years till they go away? I think next year for football is their last year. This might be their last year basketball. I don't know how that yearly thing works. Like if they play football, do they then have to play basketball? Gabe Kalsher open right corner 3, bang! Gabe Kalsher to take the quote from the great Mike Breen, bang! Who's your favorite player this year on this team? Probably Grill. Baseline jumper, no good. And Caleb Grill, as I talk about him, gets the rebound and clears it with Tamin Lipsey. It's probably Grill. I'll be honest. It's probably Grill. Tamin Lipsey, top of the key, stumbles, gets it back. Caleb Grill, top of the key, pump, gets it back. Taman Lipsey, right wing. Tried to get it to Kalsher, deflected out of bounds. It's Iowa State ball. I would say it's probably Caleb Grill. It has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that when he was a freshman, he and I rode the same bus together. Wink. But it's probably Caleb Grill. But his first year here, he and I rode the same bus together. Fun fact. Jaron Holmes. I also really like Oshun. I just wish he wouldn't commit fouls every 5 seconds. It's just so frustrating. He's just a foul machine, man. He's so good offensively and he's so good defensively at protecting the rim. But man, he just reaches in that one extra time, or he jumps at a pump fake too high, or he doesn't fully get the rebound, so he just bats at somebody's arm when they're contesting him for the rebound. Man, if he would just not foul so much, it would probably be Oshuniyi. But I love the 3-ball. Give me Grill and Kalsher too. Jaron Holmes up and under, finds it at the glass, 54-51. Jaron Holmes 14 points tonight to lead Iowa State. He has 14. Kalsher has 13. Texas back down 3 with the ball. Iowa State going at every pump fake. And I get the aggressive defense, but Texas knows that you're going for every pump fake. Tyrese Hunter working on Oshuniyi. Not finding anything. Good defense from Oshuniyi. Or that's not even Oshuniyi. 3-pointer, no. And a rebound brought down by the big man. 1-point KU game. Whew. Hassan Ward. That was really good defense by Hassan Ward on Tyrese Hunter. That's not the guy that I want guarding Tyrese Hunter, but he did a whale of a job. Gabe Kalsher, top of the key. Takes it left side. Gabe Kalsher floats, fouled, and doesn't get the basket, but does get fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. It's really weird because, most Iowa State teams, I have a definitive favorite player. Tyrese Halliburton was my favorite player. Obviously George Niang was a lot of people's favorite player. George Niang was my favorite player. I know a lot of people didn't care for him, but I loved Lindell Wigginton. There's just that one guy that I just always love. Gabe Kalsher, first free throw rattles out, no good. And again, the free throw woes continue. God, I want us to make free throws. They're free throws, not difficult throws. They're free throws. 54-51, Kalsher with another. And this one is up, and he knocks this one straight through. 55-51. Iowa State leads it, just under 9 to go. Most Iowa State teams, I have a definitive player. Especially like football, I definitely have a definitive favorite player. But this year, basketball, I just kind of love everybody. I really don't have a... Oh, Tyrese Hunter swatted by Taman Lipsey. Got him from behind. It'll stay Texas basketball, but the freshman says, "You ain't shit, Tyrese. This is my house now." Taman Lipsey from behind. What a block from the freshman. Every Cyclone from 2012 to 2017 is lovable. Could probably go through 2011 in there too. Yeah, true. You see the Cowboys kick? Dude, he missed 4 extra points in a row in that game. He also missed his last one the previous game. The man missed 5 extra points in a row. 5. 55-51. Oh, we got a reach-in foul here on Hassan Ward. Oh, maybe that was on Demarion Watson. I'm guessing they just showed the replay at Hilton because there was definitely a loud boo. Is he fired? I don't think he's fired because I'm generally not in favor of. I'm generally not in favor of firing or cutting kickers for one bad game, because I saw Mason Crosby. I'm a Packers fan. I saw Mason Crosby absolutely lay an egg against Dallas a couple of years, or against Detroit a couple of years ago. And I get that Maher doesn't have the like longevity that a Mason Crosby does. But I saw Mason Crosby have an abysmal game in Detroit. I think he went 0 for 4 on kicks, and like he went like 1 of 2 on extra points. I mean, he's just abysmal. And then he had another awful game. What was it, last year against Cincy? He ended up making the game winner, but he missed like 3 in a row against Cincy. And then he comes out and he hits a 56-yarder that's the longest in Lambeau in December against Minnesota. And it's like, yeah, there's definitely kickers that could do that, but like, dang. Real crazy that we've held on to Mason this long. He's this old. He's been in the league this long. And he can still muster the strength to find a 56-yarder kicking a brick at Lambeau. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just the sentimental value of him, hanging on to him for so long. But, kicker, I feel like teams give up on kickers a hell of a lot easier than they used to. And I feel like some of those teams get punished, i.e. Minnesota, who may have found somebody in Greg Joseph, but he still misses extra points like no other. Gabe Kalsher, first free throw good, by the way. He got fouled in the act of shooting. Second free throw rattles home. 57-53, Iowa State leads it with 8:16 to go in the game. I feel like a lot of teams give up on kickers real early. And, sometimes it's warranted. You have a game like Brett Maher did yesterday, and, maybe it's warranted. But, bad reach. Bad reach. So many fouls. So many fouls. That's the 9th foul, by the way. 8 minutes to go in this one. So, you got 8 minutes to not pick up a 10th foul this half. Texas, by the way, has 8, so it's not like the fouls are all that off. But just so many. Not gonna lie, but Justin Tucker the best kicker? Oh yeah, for sure. See, but that's the thing though, is Justin Tucker has now set the bar, and that bar is so incredibly high that yes, Kansas State! Bang! Kansas State picks up the W. 83-82 in overtime. Now, if Iowa State wins tonight at home against Texas, we'll have a 3-way tie atop the Big 12 standings entering Wednesday morning. Timmy Allen knocks down both free throws. It's 57-55, 8 minutes to go in this one. Jaron Holmes inbound, Caleb Grill up to Oshuniyi. And Iowa State needs to get this across the timeline here, and they do, and they get a block. That was a close one there. Timmy Allen picks up the blocking foul, but that one was pretty close. That was pretty close. Iowa State leads it at the under 8 timeout following the foul. It's 57-55. It's been a crazy back and forth second half. And, just got the news there. Kansas State with the win. Baylor leading in the first half in Lubbock. And I'm just now seeing that Clemson has a ranked basketball team. Didn't know that was a thing. Did not know that Clemson had a ranked basketball team. That's kind of crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I ain't worried about it right now. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I ain't worried about it right now. Even things alright. Everyone's watching. Everybody's working for the weekend. All right, fellas, what are we thinking? 7:57 to go, 2-point lead, and 2 free throws, or I guess it'll be a 1-and-1 coming. I don't know, man. I really want to see Oshuni back in this game as soon as we can get him back in there. Because I mean, man, it's such a killer. It's such a killer if he can't go the rest of the way, or if he has to be, a 4-minute at a time guy. Because obviously you want him for the final four or five if you can. But wait, Marcus Carr I did not realize Marcus Carr started his career at Minnesota. Did not realize he and Gabe Kalsher were teammates at Minnesota. That's crazy. That's crazy. So Gabe's gotta hate Texas for a couple reasons then. Well, I guess he probably doesn't hate Marcus Carr at Texas, but at this rate, I don't know if either team will have enough players to finish the game 5-on-5. Dude, it feels like there's been a foul every possession the last 5 minutes. I mean, it's been crazy. Which, by the way, I do not want to get in a free throw match with Texas because we suck. We suck at free throws. Jaren Holmes here with the 1-and-1. First one up, knocks it down. Had a baby. That baby 1-3. One more here. 58-55. Cyclones lead it by 3. Like I said, it's basically been the free throw show the last 5 minutes, and Iowa State's been able to keep pace. Knocks down the second one. Jaren Holmes, 2 big free throws there for Iowa State. 59-55. Cyclones lead it under 8 minutes to go at Hilton Coliseum. Tyrese Hunter in his return to Ames, trying to help the Longhorns keep pace with Kansas and Kansas State atop the Big 12. Iowa State trying to knock off the Longhorns and keep pace with Kansas and Kansas State themselves. What a night for Big 12 basketball. Marcus Carr, step back triple, no good, back iron. Caleb Grill beat to the ball by Jaren Holmes, but the Iowa State Cyclones will clear it nonetheless. And finally, there was not a foul on a possession, as almost traveled it with it there, was Demarion Watson. Oshuni is back in the game, by the way. Top of the key here. Oh, Caleb Grill lost it. It'll stay with Iowa State, though. 6 on the shot clock. Caleb Grill, real nice. I think one of the underrated parts about Caleb Grill's game that I think has gone underrated because up until today he didn't have a 2-point field goal in Big 12 play. But one of the underrated parts about Caleb Grill's game, definitely his ability to cut to the basket. Shot clock at 5 here. Jaren Holmes going to have to heave it off the rim. No, Oshuni, the putback. Oshuni got it. Skied for the offensive board and got the putback. 61-55. Oshuni in double figures. He's 5 of 5 from the floor. Marcus Carr to Rice. Over to Timmy Allen. At top of the key, back to Marcus Carr, guarded by Gabe Kalsher. Now left to Oshuni after the pick and roll. Marcus Carr drive, kick. 3 ball. No good. Oshuni the rebound. Iowa State can extend to their largest lead of the game. They currently hold that at 6 points with 6:15 to go. This is the kind of game Iowa State wants to play, though. They can kind of kill some clock here. Jaren Holmes kick. Wide open Watson. No. Oshuni taps it out to Gabe Kalsher. He gives off Caleb Grill. Top of the key. Caleb Grill knocks it down. Caleb Grill, 64-55, and Texas turns it over. It's Iowa State ball. 5:50 to go. Caleb Grill off the assist from Gabe Kalsher gives Iowa State the 9-point lead, and Sir Jabari Rice turns it over under the basket. Iowa State can take their first double-digit lead of the game with 5:50 to go. Turn the camera around. Unfortunately, Meso, I cannot show the game or have any audio from the game due to copyright issues. You're more than welcome to obviously put the game on and then turn it on mute and listen if you'd like. But yeah, unfortunately, just due to copyright, I cannot show or listen to the game just over YouTube. Fire it up, Oshuniyi, free throw line, drives. Oshuniyi got fouled as he tried to lay it in. He'll go to the line for 2, 5:31 to go. And Oshuniyi providing the spark that the Iowa State offense has needed. They're getting it here midway into the later portions of the second half. 64-55. Iowa State leading. Oshuniyi shooting 2. Got fouled by Dylan Dessou underneath the basket. Iowa State now also with that foul will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. They've committed 8 fouls themselves. Oshuniyi, first free throw back iron, no. Too strong on that one. He'll have one more to make it 10. Dessou checks out. Second one here for Oshuniyi. Up. Back iron, no good again. And 2 critical misses at the line. Texas with the board and the clear. Tyrese Hunter, top of the key, guarded by Kalsher. This is the matchup that Gabe wanted. Oh, no. Tamin Lipsey just got put on skates. Tyrese Hunter now. Top of the key, back to Marcus Carr. Shot clock down to 8. Marcus Carr up high. Guarded by Grill now. Marcus Carr with 3. Fires it away. Missed it short. Rebound cleared by Jaron Holmes and Tamin Lipsey. Great defensive possession by Iowa State. A hell of a job by Gabe Kalsher and Jaron Holmes at the top of the key. Both missed. Yep, missed them both. Oshuniyi underneath got blocked at the rim. Iowa State transition. No, he missed the layup. He smoked the layup. Oh, no. Texas smoked the layup. Oh, Christian Bishop outlet pass. Or, excuse me, Timmy Allen outlet pass to Christian Bishop, and he smoked the layup. Jaron Holmes clears it. Iowa State calls time with 4:33 to go. Oh, Christian Bishop smoked it off of the block at the other end by... Oh, no. Oh, Texas. Oh, can't be missing those. I mean, that was as big of a bunny as you could have, and he smoked it. Absolutely whiffed inside the block, and Iowa State gets away with murder in Hilton Coliseum. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. Oh, my. I just... Guys, listen. Listen, guys. If you have the capability to dunk, learn from Christian Bishop and just dunk the ball. Just dunk the ball. Just do it. It'll be better for you. It's more exciting for the fans. If you can, just dunk the ball and learn from Christian Bishop and don't smoke the layup. Oh my goodness. No shot. He just smoked the layup like that. Wow. And they're playing Juicy Wiggle at Hilton Coliseum. I wish I could join them. Well, I guess I can kind of join them. Hold on. Obviously, I can't play the song for the exact same reason that I can't show the game. How bad was it? Jeez, it was awful. I don't know how you missed that layup. I mean, that was nobody else on the court, and he just smoked it and missed it. And then it wasn't even like the smoke where you like miss it short and then you just get it back and you put it in. He missed it over the back of the rim and then couldn't collect it, so we were able to come back and get the rebound. Everybody Juicy Wiggle. Whew. Oh man, I'd love to be in Hilton tonight. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'd love to get Juicy Wiggling in Hilton tonight. Man, what an atmosphere in Hilton Coliseum tonight. I'm glad I get to spend it with you guys, though. Kurt, Meso, Zach, BSG, all you guys, thank you for tuning in. Mr. Based, Jaron Holmes on the drive, got fouled. I think that was before the shot, but it won't matter. Iowa State shooting 2 the rest of the way anyway. Finn, obviously. Owen, Grandizer, thank you everybody for tuning in. We got 4.5 minutes left here in Ames, Iowa. Iowa State up 9, Jaron Holmes shooting 2. That was a foul on Marcus Carr. Jaron Holmes, first one up. Rattles out, no good. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? We are the worst free throw shooting team in the conference. I don't care who you put against us. Jaron Holmes, second free throw is up. Got it. It rattled around, but he got it. 10-point lead, Iowa State with 4:23 to go. Hilton is loud. Do you think the game is fully over? No. No, I don't. I really don't. Texas is a good enough team that even though Iowa State's played a really good defense, you get a foul like that on Oshuniyi, who I think that was a little bit exaggerated there by good old Timmy Allen, but that's Oshuniyi's 4th. He's been the main cause of this second half runaway as Texas has been held scoreless for quite a while here now. Robert Jones, this might be the biggest 2.5 minutes of Robert Jones's life here. This might be the biggest 4. I assume that Oshuniyi with 4 fouls will come back in late if he needs to. This might be the biggest 4 minutes of Robert Jones's life right here. Timmy Allen here shooting 1-1, first one up. Back iron, no. Caleb Grill skies for for a point guard, maybe shooting guard, but for a guard, Caleb Grill rebounds about as good as anyone on this team. I mean, he goes for every rebound. He gives 100% going for every rebound, and it is fun to watch. And Taman Lipsey just throws it away. 3:48 to go, 10-point lead here for Iowa State. Caleb Grill a little shaken up here. Not sure if it was on that rebound or something that happened there on that possession away from the ball or what, but we hit the under 4 timeout following the Iowa State turnover. Cyclones lead it by 10, but it's not over yet. Texas has scored in flurries for sure, and this one is far from over. Hey, Rebecca, how's it going? Glad you could join us. Last few minutes here in Hilton, in Ames, Iowa. Iowa State leading at 65-55 over the Texas Longhorns. Shooting guard for sure, 100% agree. They kept us in a lot of games last year. Yeah, no, he's one of those up and down. He's one of them up and down shooters. Hey, Owen, how's it going? Glad you're back. He's one of them up and down shooters. Like, he'll go 5 of 9 or 5 of 8 one day, and then he'll go like 1 for 10 the next game, and you're like, Caleb, what are you doing? But man, you know, he's like Bob Jones, but if Bob Jones scored on occasion, right? Because like Bob Jones gives 110% effort all the time, just has terrible basketball IQ and can't score. Caleb Grill gives 110% all the time and is absolutely electric from 3 when he sees the first one go down. But if he doesn't see that first one go down, he's just useless shooting. Massive 8-0 run here for Iowa State, by the way. I'm going to scroll down here and ruin the illusion here just a minute. Texas has not scored since at least the 7:57 mark. Still at 55. Yeah, they scored. Timmy Allen made 2 free throws at the 8:06 mark. Texas has not scored since then. Not a free throw, not a basket, nothing. Caleb getting that lower back looked at. I'm not sure if that was on the rebound because he went up and just skied for it. Big left hand up in the air. And he really stretched for it, knowing that there was a lot of burnt orange behind him. Playing 2K, I beat Will Chamberlain 1-game scoring record. Nice. Nice. Here it looks like he pulled something on that board. Man, I hope it's nothing serious, because man, he provides a lot for this team. Whether it's scoring, whether it's he's got 6 boards. I think that's most on the team here. 6 total rebounds does lead the team. So he is back out there. So you know, it should be a good sign there that he's able to stay in the game. Is that a foul on Robert Jones? Right after I was like, this is the biggest 4 minutes of his life. Yeah, I was just shooting threes the entire time. Hey, threes greater than 2. So if you could shoot and make threes, go for it. There's the first Texas point. Christian Bishop knocks down the first. How about the second? Straight through the net. It's 65-57, an 8-point Cyclone lead now. Caleb Grill gets the inbound from Jaren Holmes. Looks to get rid of it, and Texas, great press. Texas forces the turnover in dead man's corner. Marcus Carr now top of the key. Texas hasn't made a that's an offensive foul on Marcus Carr. And guess who drew it? Caleb Grill. Who else? That's the 4th on Marcus Carr. By the way, Marcus Carr only 8 points tonight. Oh, it was Taman Lipsey that drew the foul, not even Grill. And Marcus Carr will check out of the game. That's the 12th Texas turnover. That's the biggest thing about the second half. That first half run by Iowa State was sparked by a big amount of turnovers. Was they were forcing turnovers. They're playing super aggressive defense. They were getting to the ball. They were forcing turnovers. This second half, by the way, that's going to be off Texas. Bishop took it away from Oshuniyi, but it'll go out on off of Texas. Game's over. I still don't think it's over, man. 3.5 minutes in basketball can take a long time. 3.5 minutes could take a long time. It's 9 o'clock. I mean, we might be here till 9:20. And we're gonna get a review here. Oshuniyi got knocked to the floor here. I missed it. They didn't show a replay of it because it's ESPN Plus, so why would they? Here we're finally getting a replay. Oh, it looks like Looks to me here like Bishop catches Oshuni on the chin. I think this will probably just be ruled a basketball play. Especially in the 12, yeah. I think this will just end up being just a basketball play. But Oshuni definitely got hit in the face. So they do say it's just nothing, which I think is probably the correct call. Although I will say it did look like Oshuni got hit in the face. So if you're trying to take getting hit in the face out of the game, that probably should have been something. But, c'est la vie. What can you do? I don't know any French other than that, really. Iowa State has had some trouble inbounding here. They get it to Oshuni. He'll outlet. Gets it to Jaren Holmes, and he'll get it across the timeline here, and Iowa State can try to set up the offense with 3 minutes to go. Work that clock a little bit. 15 on the shot clock, Caleb Grill. Gabe Kalsher up high. Give it to Jaren Holmes. Working his left side here. Gets inside. Floater in the paint. Jaren Holmes, a nice floater. Brings the lead back to 10. Such an important basket from Jaren Holmes. 19 for the Bonnie. Tyrese Hunter. Give it to Marcus Carr. An offensive foul. It's not Marcus Carr. Timmy Allen. I was going to say that's his fifth. It was Jaren Holmes on both ends. Draws the charge after hitting the floater. Jaren Holmes, the Bonnie. Absolutely clutch for the Cyclones. 2:44 to go. Rotates underneath. Takes the elbow. And it looks like we're going to have another foul on Texas here. That's going to be on Bishop. That's his fourth. I think it was on Grill, so Grill will go to the line for 2 here. 2:40 to go. It was on Bishop. Man. 67-57. Iowa State shooting 2 here. Caleb Grill. First one up. Knocks it home. Caleb Grill. Man, the commentators are pointing it out, and I agree with them. Caleb Grill does not look 100%. I'm really glad he's out there. I'm really glad he's toughing this out. Because if he's able to, I feel like you should. But, man, he does not look 100%. Great game. Have a good. Hey, thank you for tuning in, Kurt. Again, if you liked everything and you want to subscribe and you haven't already, be sure to do that. I would really appreciate it. And you can always unsubscribe later on down the road if you want to. Iowa State 69. Nice. Leads it by 12. 2:35 to go. Tyrese Hunter kick to the corner. Now back up top. Tyrese guarded by Grill. Marcus Carr. 3 ball, but I think that's going to be an offensive foul. Lipsy and Allen got no way they call that on Tyrese. Or no way they call that on Taman. That's got to be an offensive foul. Hey, appreciate it, Kurt. I hope you have a good night. That's not after the shot. What? All right. Damon Lipsy shooting 2. The 3-pointer by Carr is good. So it's 69-60. Lipsy first free throw good with 2:23 to go in the game here. Big free throws here from the freshman. Cool, calm, and collected on the first. How about the second? Second free throw up. Good. Knocks it down. Taman Lipsy. 5.6 assists here for the freshman. Yeah, it was a foul on Texas, but it was after the shot. So the shot still counts, and Iowa State gets 2 free throws. So it's 71-60. Tyrese Hunter, a 3-ball, missed it short, well short. And now Taman Lipsy with 2:05 to go can cook this down close to 1.5. Lipsy kick out Jaren Holmes. And Jaron Holmes will burn some more clock. Foul here. That'll go against Texas. Yeah, for 2K, my character basically has Steph Curry shooting stats. Hey, I'm all about Steph Curry shooting stats. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy right there, Steph Curry. Foul on Timmy Allen. That will be it for him. 9 points for Timmy Allen. 11-point lead here for the Cyclones. $1:54 to go. And I'm still not sold, but just knock down the free throws. That's all. I'm only not confident because this team coming into today was 13 of 29 from the free throw line over their last 3 games. Now, they've made like 13 free throws today alone. They're 16 of 22 today. But, my God, 13 of 29 the last 3 games. Not something I want to see. Robert Jones will shoot the free throws. Please, Bob. First one. Short. He's a 35% free throw shooter this year, by the way. So, not getting my hopes up. But, if there was ever a time to redeem yourself, Rob, Big Rob energy, make it 12. Bang! Big Bob energy. Yeah, I can drain him from the logo in 2K. That's crazy. By the way, Texas 3 of 14 from 3 tonight. That's your big takeaway. That's your big takeaway, by the way. Texas 3 of 14 from deep. Tyrese Hunter brings it up the floor. He'll get a screen now guarded by Oshuniyi. He'll go to work, driving left side, jump stop, kicks back out, 3-ball. Got it. That's Morris. Arterio Morris. Outlet here to Tamin Lipsey. He'll slow it up. Iowa State will look to burn some more clock here. Jaron Holmes to Oshuniyi. Back to Tamin Lipsey at the Pioneer logo on the left wing of Hilton Coliseum. Tamin Lipsey. Give to Oshuniyi at the free throw line. Kick out. Jaron Holmes, right corner, 3. Jaron Holmes around and out, no good. 9-point lead with 1:11 to go. Marcus Carr, top of the key. Right wing, Brock Cunningham. Looking to shoot a 3. Travels with it. Excuse me? How is that a foul on Kelcher? He just fell over. He just fell over trying to pump fake a 3-ball. And Brock Cunningham's going to the line to shoot 2 for no reason. Unbelievable foul call there on Gabe Kelcher. Brock Cunningham, first one good. Maybe it's because I feel like a guy named Brock Cunningham shouldn't look as awkward as Brock Cunningham does. I feel like Brock Cunningham, like that's a super athletic guy. Maybe it's just because I'm thinking of Brockington. Like Brock Cunningham has got to be the most awkward looking shot I've ever seen from the free throw line. 7-point lead here following that unbelievable foul call on Gabe Kelcher. I still can't believe they called that. I mean, he's standing there like this, and I just about said Brockington. Brock Cunningham just falls over in front of him, and they call the foul on Gabe Kelcher. I don't know what they're thinking there, but man, unreal. Absolutely unreal. (65-72). Iowa State leads it. 1:02 to go in this one. Caleb Grill to inbound, following the 2 made free throws by Brock Cunningham. 72-65, 7-point lead at Hilton Coliseum. Iowa State looking to join Kansas State and Kansas atop the Big 12 standings at 5-1 in the conference. Caleb Grill to inbound, gets it into Jaron Holmes. Back to Caleb Grill. Grill gets it back to Jaron Holmes. He'll get it across the timeline. And it looks like he got fouled there. If that's on Carr, that's his 5th. And it looks like it is on Marcus Carr. Bye, Marcus. Oh, they called that on Morris? They did not call that on Arterio Morris. Oh, my. Oh, my. Jaron Holmes, first free throw, knocks it home. Cool, calm, collected. Big free throw there from Jaron Holmes. Make this an 8-point game. 54.2 to go. Jaron Holmes has 20 tonight. Holmes, second free throw. Rattles in. Big free throws from the Bonnie. Tyrese Hunter brings it up the floor. Texas moving it around top of the key. Now Marcus Carr, who's still in the game for some reason. Kick out, 3 ball. Nope. Kicked ball there on somebody. Who do you think is winning the Bills division? Well, the Bills won their division, but I think the Bills, I think it'll come down to Bills Chiefs. I think those are the two best teams. Refs showing their true colors with the $sign. Yes. I've Brock Cunningham steps into a jumper. Caleb Grill, Jaron Holmes working an inbound play there. Got it in before Texas could really set up a defense there, and Caleb Grill will get fouled and go to the line for 2. Jaron Holmes, by the way, 21 tonight. Caleb Grill, 13. Gabe Kalsher, 16. Oshuniyi with 11. Tamin Lipsey, not the points that I'm sure he would have liked to try to fill the shoes of Tyrese Hunter, but I'll be honest, I think he's done that and then some here. 6 points, 6 assists, 3 boards. Caleb Grill knocks down the first free throw. He'll look to knock down the second and once again keep this lead at 9, and he does rattle home the second. 76-67, Iowa State on top. Marcus Carr gets the inbound pass. He'll take it up the right side, 30 seconds to go. Marcus Carr over to Brock Cunningham. Cunningham steps in, traveled, got away with it. Kick out, Rice, airmailed it. Oshuniyi the rebound to Grill. And Grill gets fouled with 17.8 to go. Still with you, David, just moderating another. Hey, no worries there, Grandizer. Glad you stuck it out till the end. 17.8 to go, and Iowa State is going to send Texas packing with a massive L from Hilton Coliseum. 76-67, Caleb Grill shooting 2. He's got a chance to get up to 17 on the night with these 2. The starting 5 for Iowa State has been absolutely incredible, especially here in the second half when they needed them most. Dave, what are the shirts hanging on the wall? Those are G2 Esports jerseys. Grill does knock down both. It's 78-67, an 11-point Cyclone lead. 17.8 to go. Tyrese Hunter brings it up the floor, gives it to Rice. 3 ball, no. Oshuniyi the rebound. And that'll do it. 78-67. Iowa State dribbles it out. Jaron Holmes. Oh, dunk it, please. Please, dunk it. No, he didn't dunk it. I really wanted him to just dunk it. Send them home. Disrespect them and their families. 78-67, Iowa State rattles off their 15th straight win when leading at the half. And they pick up a massive dub. Tyrese Hunter comes back to Hilton and earns himself an L, getting a talking to from TJ Otzelberger. TJ telling him, you fucking got this, mate. No, I'm sure TJ doesn't talk like that. Kansas State, and Iowa State atop the Big 12 at 5-1 in the conference. Texas falls to 4-2. TCU sitting just below them at 3-2. I believe they play tomorrow. And Baylor looks like they've held a pretty comfortable lead against Texas Tech for much of that game. Yeah, so those are G2 Esports. They're like an esports team, so they play like professional video game players. Yeah. I play video games in my free time, and those are the boys. So, yeah. But, man, feels good to get a win against Texas. Much-needed victory in the conference. To get to 5-1, a much-needed staple win to add to that resume. And, Yeah, just a gutsy performance to hang in this game the way that they did in the first half, and then to come out and really set the tone in the second half and be able to go back and forth with Texas, and then also knock down the free throws at the end of the game, which was honestly the biggest concern to me. Was if this game was close, how would we knock down free throws and close out this basketball game? So massive win for the Cyclones. They close it out with an 11-point win, 78-67 over the Texas Longhorns. That's going to do it for the stream tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It was a hell of a stream tonight. I appreciate each and every single one of you. It's been an awesome time. Rebecca, Zach, Kurt, Grandizer, Owen, Meso, BSG, all the people that have tuned in tonight. Finn, Mr. Based, and everybody else that tuned in and was just an avid listener to the Iowa State Cyclones taking down the Texas Longhorns. Let's fucking go. Horns down, baby. I didn't do this the whole stream. I saved it for the end. I saved it for the end. Horns down. Iowa State wins it 78-67. That's going to do it for me. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you enjoyed the stream and you want to see more, be sure to click that subscribe button down below. If you enjoyed the stream, click that thumbs up and like the stream. It really does help me out a lot. I appreciate each and every single one of you. You guys are the reason I do this. You guys keep me motivated to keep doing more of this. So I really do appreciate it. And you can always unsubscribe and dislike videos later on down the road if you so choose to. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I seriously can't say enough about you guys. Yeah, we'll see you guys this weekend for the 49ers playoff game. Brock Purdy looking to go to the NFC Championship game as a rookie. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next time.